Welcome to BeEazyPodcast, man. Episode 15. I got Already KY in this bitch, bro. It's finna go crazy.
Already. Hey. Hey. Yeah. Look. I say never in the cycles. Babies looking up to hood idols, blessing bottles before opening they Bibles, praying on they rivals, shooting like they playing in the finals. 2 dead, carried by they 12 disciples, aiming for a title. And then the judge throw the book. He never learned to throw a jab or throw a hook. His head on swivel like, look, if you blink in this life, it get took. In this game, it's just way too many rooks. Shaking hands with Hades. Weirdos think it's cool to kill the babies. Think he's soldier cause it's flag color navy. And little lady's crazy, setting niggas up for a Birkin. She on the street, you think she lost, but she working. Do you see that they hurting? Tell me, do you see my city in pain? Say pray for Paris, help the kids in Ukraine. But we die every day. Money rains on they side of the bay. But when it's us, it's like they run out of pay. But hey, struggles and fears, short-lived years for hard heads. Pray for better days and count my daily bread. I pray we all get fed. Better think before you paint the city red. Cause you reap what you sow, best read the thread. Get your money instead. You live by the gun, you end up dead or in the feds. I heard it's bunk to share a bed. Listen what your mama shed. Listen to the tears she would shed if hairs touched on her thug baby's dreads. North. Already. I go by the name of Already.KY. So you can follow me at Already.KY, Already.KY on all platforms. That's ALLREADY.KY.
Man, hey, you a spitter though, man. I've been seeing some shit, and I've just been like, bro, why is she on fire? Every time I see her, she on fire. She gassing out niggas, like just literally coming in the cipher and just murdering shit.
I appreciate it.
Anytime. I sent you on that Freestyle Friday, man. That was some bars, definitely some different bars. How you got started in music and your whole upcoming bringing?
Well, it started with my cousin. My cousin was a rapper in Sacramento, pretty popular. He'd go by the name of P Folks.
Okay.
He passed away in 2009 when I was about 10 years old. So it was already in the family. Like, we was already watching him. We was watching the impact that he had on the city and on just people. And I would always, like, basically admire that since I was young. And like I said, I didn't want to rap or start rapping necessarily, but I was always on YouTube looking up, like, rappers and kid rappers and stuff. So I always been interested, but until I was done with basketball in, like, college. And then I started focusing on rap.
Okay.
So that was about 2020. Huh?
Who you used to hoop for in college?
Yeah, I played for Sierra
Okay.
for a minute, for like 1 year. Yeah.
They got a little team. I see you.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I see you. Sorry to hear about your cousin, you know. Condolences on that.
Appreciate it.
I heard in your music when you be rapping, you ain't rapping no bullshit. You actually, like, painting pictures and shit, man.
Yeah.
That's dope. In Sacramento, is there any other artists that you want to work with at the moment?
Yums Awkward is dope. Fuck with Yums. He's a genuine person. Who else we got? I can't remember Buddy's name right now, but I also want to tap in with him. If I look it up on my phone, I could remember it.
Oh, yeah, send it to me. We'll tag him.
Absolutely. But he know who I'm talking about, low key, because we just did a little freestyle. It was like the I Just Want to Love You instrumental by Jay-Z, and he had sent that to me. But he's an amazing lyricist, too. He got flow, and he can keep going, so that's someone I want to work with. We already spoke, so.
That's dope. That beat is hella dope. I've been seeing hella people gas
sure.
that motherfucker. You gas that motherfucker too.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
A lot of times when people be rapping that shit, they be trying to rap like the song, but you put that bitch in your own way.
Yeah.
That's hella dope. There's a couple producers as well that's in Sacramento coming up right now. Is there any producers that you're working with? Beat makers or?
Not that I know of yet, but I'm still, I'm just getting into all this stuff, so, like, it's all kind of coming very quickly. Like, I'm learning stuff that I've never, learned before or even seen or knew that was out there. So producing and all that stuff and all these pieces that you put together to make an artist or to make a song, these things I don't know yet. I'm still learning, but yeah.
It's crazy because how you rap, it sound like you're a motherfucking veteran already.
That's what people say, yeah, but
that's
no,
the
I'm
crazy
just starting.
Part, you know.
This is the beginning.
You definitely right now. If you don't know it, you rocking with a producer right now. That's
Okay.
dope. He be saying. I mean, y'all be going back and forth in the freestyle Fridays all the time.
Right.
Shout out to KY, KY Breezy. He a producer as well as a rapper. So
I
if
think
you
that's one. Yeah, K Breezy for
yeah
sure. That's who I'm gonna work with. Yeah,
man
that's whose name I couldn't think of at the moment, but K
yeah
Breezy, yes.
he be gassing shit. He came to the podcast, done the freestyle, killed it and shit.
Okay.
But I've been knowing him for a little minute though. But bro got them beats. He gonna sample. Well, he's gonna be creating beats for our soundtrack. BeEazy soundtracks coming out probably a couple more episodes, but it's gonna be nothing but spitters. Everybody that's on the show from episode 1 to episode 15, definitely talent, upcoming producers, cameramans, the whole thing, bro. We finna bring some shit to Sacramento.
Right.
Hope y'all ready, man.
As we should. Right.
Any upcoming performance that you got at the moment, or?
No, I just do open mics right now. Wherever I could perform, like wherever they say come through, or wherever I see a flyer or something, I go up there, I grab the microphone, I get on stage.
That's what the fuck
So
I'm
I
talking
get my
about.
practice and and just do what I love simply.
Get them reps in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely. A lot of times when people be rapping and shit, them upcoming mics be the ones for everybody. I was even doing upcoming mics. I be doing them on Thursdays as well.
Yeah.
At the Rust Room. Shout out the Rust Room. Y'all seeing this? We be definitely doing it. It's like right there across the street from. I think they call it another name. I think it's like Solomon's or some shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been there yet.
It's right there by like a weed dispensary, right across the street.
Okay.
But yeah, they be slapping. Goldenberg got performances on Tuesdays, at 7 o'clock. I don't know what time Darvin Avery, but you be meeting so many people, bro. That's talented and can keep you up.
I love that. Absolutely. Yeah.
And keep you growing and shit.
I just take pieces from everybody. Learn. Everybody got something to teach.
Facts,
if you listen
bro.
and pay attention, yeah, you learn from everybody.
You never know who you might get that helping hand from.
Exactly.
What you slapping on your playlist right now?
Wow. JID.
Okay.
Anything Dreamville.
Okay.
But those is every single person on Dreamville is talented. Like
Say
Ari
that.
Lennox, J. Cole, of course, Earth Gang,
Earth Game, bro. Them niggas
JID.
go crazy.
Yeah, they're amazing. But I listen to all type of music, so like it can go from the 70s to today.
Okay.
And I'm gonna listen to all of it. A little bit of rock every now and then. The only thing I don't really listen to is country. A few songs I could listen to, but that's the only genre I say that I probably like.
That's
you
why
gotta
you so lyrical.
show me some other stuff, but
I feel it. That's what I'm trying to start, man. Like, on some Dreamville shit. I said that like in episode 8. I think I was like, bro, I'm trying to start my own little Dreamville.
yeah.
But, I ain't trying to say a nigga J. Cole or nothing, bro. If we put this shit together, bro, that's all that matter, Because
Right. You have your own dream going on. It's
exactly.
okay.
With the soundtrack, I'm doing a soundtrack. I'm trying to do an open performance. Like, we're going to be, like, in a venue. I'm going to, like, have, like, merch and all that shit. Like, the shit going to be
Already.
legit. But what I'm going to do, shout out to Russell, I'm going to split the pie. Everybody getting a bag. Everybody getting BMIs. We going to really do this shit.
As you should. That's how it's supposed to go.
So
Anybody around you don't want to leave them behind,
at all.
Of
Even
course
from
it's
the
not,
bottom.
exactly. 100%. Right.
Because it might be like 20 years from now, I might be on some bullshit. You might be that person, I'm like, for real.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of beats you like to rap on?
What kind of beats? Let's see. I really like Kodak type beats, like the Florida feel.
Okay.
Probably like anything from the South. I've always felt, I don't know, at home with the Southern type beats or Southern flow and Southern culture.
You got people out there?
Yeah, my people from Alabama. I grew up with my grandparents. They're from Alabama, so.
What part?
Where my papa from? I can't even think of it right now.
It's good. My
But
mom
they
from Alabama.
for sure. Yeah.
She from Birmingham though.
Yeah, he not from Birmingham, but they from Alabama though.
Yeah, man. Shout out Alabama, bro.
Already.
Crimson Tide, Roll Tide, nigga.
That's what my cousin would say.
Yeah, bro. Like shit. Niggas come from the South, bro. They just.
Oh, he from Mobile.
He from
Mobile, Alabama.
Okay.
That's what it is. Mobile.
Okay. That nigga Peasy out there too.
Oh, OMB Peasy,
I fuck with
absolutely.
Peasy.
My grandma actually, what's crazy is I showed her like, no, I'm straight, OMB Peasy, like the videos and stuff, because I used to watch them a lot. And she like pointed out, she like, oh, that's the street. Like she used to live damn near on the same street or the street next to it. And she like, I wonder who his grandma is and all that. You know, how people be knowing everybody. But
Definitely.
so yeah.
That's hella cool though. I'm from Missouri myself. I'm from St. Louis.
Okay.
So I got family out in Sacramento and shit. It just worked out for me. But all my cousins from Sacramento, them niggas like basketball players and shit.
Okay.
Not basketball players
Right.
like the niggas in the NBA, but they play for CRC. Another one for Florence, so they be hooping.
Okay.
Shout out them. But everybody just on their different path. But once I get this shit together, like this venue, I'm gonna have my cousin. Shout out Mickey Kitchens. She gonna come through, cater this shit.
Okay.
We got Dren, and we got like different merch. And even if you want to come up there as well, be a guest, we'll be honored to have you.
Oh, of
and
course.
You can also have your merch and shit on the side. Have on your partners or something on the side selling your merch. But we gonna make it work,
Oh, absolutely. All you gotta do is tap in. I'm always willing to tap in, especially if I feel you're a genuine person. That's all that matters to me. So
yeah, bro.
If you're trying to do something and you're genuine and you just spreading love and all that, I'm with all of that.
Yeah, ain't no bad vibes over here,
Exactly.
man.
Keep all the negativity on, you know.
Nah. For people who don't know your music or know any type of things that you talk about, what can a fan expect from you at a live show?
I'm going to talk about my life and what I see. Not just my life. I'll talk about what everyone's life, whatever I learn, whatever I experience, whatever I seen. It don't matter if I seen it on the news or if I watched a documentary or if I happen to just be somewhere and I'm watching people do what people do. I'm a people watcher as well. So I don't have to go through something to feel, what you've gone through or understand it or be able to tell a story about it. So I tell a lot of stories about where I come from, like North Highlands and being in communities and urban areas, what they would call urban areas, and how we live and grow up and the things that we are exposed to. So that's the type of stuff that I talk about because those are the type of people that I'm around. So I'm telling their stories as well as I'm telling my own.
Facts.
Yeah.
You be saying some shit, though. I definitely had to tune in and some shit. I was looking. I'm like, oh, that was smooth. Then you said some more shit. I'm like, okay. Let me tune in. Ever since then, I've been a fan.
I appreciate it.
Hope nothing but the best for you. You already know shit.
Oh, yeah, we going up. That's as simple as that. We're
going
going up. As simple as that. Because
Exactly.
I just started and it's nothing like right now. So if I already got this far just from doing like barely even trying or having anything behind me or having any experience, and I see myself get better from the start until now, and like how quick it happened.
Facts.
Just from me just simply loving it and doing it every day. So I already know like we only going up from here.
It's
Absolutely.
crazy. We was just talking about this off camera. How fast you do some shit and then boom, you might as well stick.
All you got to
with
do is put your foot, one time. And
that's all that
I believe in God. If you trust, I believe you trust in God and move high, or trust in something, believe in something. Then you keep going. You keep your focus on that. They're gonna take you wherever you need to go.
Facts. It's definitely a higher power shit.
Absolutely, yeah.
You gotta believe.
I believe so.
Definitely dope. A lot of times when people be rapping, they be looking down at the mic or they be looking at the crowd or they just be like on some other shit. You is like a different fucking version. To be new, you tunnel vision, you got confidence, you got pizzazz, you really like pocket flows. What's some things that you can tell for a new person who trying to do the same thing? Some tips or gems that can help them perform.
Well, I say some things I'm working on myself is being louder. I'm probably real quiet right now because I'm naturally quiet. But make sure they can hear what you're saying. Be clear with your words. Make sure you're saying something. Don't try to be like everybody else because that's whack. I don't believe in copying anybody else. No matter if people think you weird or odd or whatever, you got to be yourself because that's when people see you. That's why people see me, because I'm something that people really haven't seen before. And I'm going to be myself. There's only you on this world, you for a reason.
Everybody else took it.
Exactly. Everybody else is taken. You got to be yourself. So that's
that.
what I stand on that. Absolutely. I don't care how weird, odd people call me or different or they don't like what I'm doing. It's
Fuck
whatever.
that, right.
I'm here and I'm we come here alone, we die alone.
Facts.
As simple as that. So there's no reason for me to try to impress everybody else. I gotta impress me and live for me. And whoever else want to stick around, that's a cherry on top and also a blessing to them. So
Like when you said like shit, when I first seen you, it was just like instant. Like she got something to say. Hold up.
mm-hmm.
But it was just the way that you done it. You get what I'm saying? Like a lot of people that grab the mic and they'd be kind of like
Nervous a little bit.
yeah, type shit. You just one of them motherfuckers just pocket. Boom.
Yeah.
Got
Because
out the situation.
I don't have, like I said, it's you either you accept me or you don't. So I'm gonna have confidence all the time. It don't matter if nobody clap. It don't matter if everybody clap. I'm doing this really for me, for the most part. And like I said, if anybody else is influenced, I would love to do that. I would love to bless people and influence people and inspire. But I mean, I can only be myself. So those who are supposed to be reached will be reached.
Man, say that. I definitely got a couple beats that I got in the in the vault that I bring out for special people here and there. You know, I think you earned one of them beats. I seen a lot from this short time, But when we go to Freestyle Fridays, I'm not a freestyler. I'm a rapper. So it's just
me too. I feel I'm the same way. But I do want to practice freestyling though. I want to get better at that. Man, but I'm a writer though. I've been a writer forever. That's another thing. I've been writing since like elementary school. Like I remember writing in elementary school and like doing stories, and the kids would be like, even the teachers would be excited to hear what I wrote. Like, cause you get up, you're writing, you get up and say what you wrote or put your story up or whatever in front of the in front of the students, and they used to always be excited to hear what I had to write, cause I don't know, I guess I was good at it or whatever.
You had bars.
Yeah, so I was writing before rap. I was already writing stories and stuff, and I already had characters in my head and all that. So
that's dope. That's dope. I got some shit for us, man. Like if you down for it, I got some shit for us that we can get on and record a couple tracks and
say that.
Who do you record with, or are you recording yourself, or?
I haven't really recorded nothing. Like I said, everything is brand new. Like
damn,
this is all brand new. I'm just was putting freestyles out, and they put me on a cypher, and that's when people was like, okay, who is this? So now it's about that time to move on to the next step,
Oh yeah. Hey, you walked in. We got some shit for you.
Absolutely.
I got some people that I want to introduce you with, man. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm trying to get in the studio so people could really hear me.
Yeah.
I'm about ready for that step now. I already know I can get on the mic and do a cypher or a freestyle. I've been knew I could do that from jump, but I want to learn,
the ins and outs and
exactly
shit.
Of all the studio and making a song and mixing, mastering, and the right producer and playing with my voice and what I can do with my vocals and all that is my focus now. What I'm trying to do, as well as how to perform, because you also all this stuff sounds different. It sounds different in the studio. It sounds different in the cypher mic. It sounds different on stage, and it's all a different presence and a different like a different stage.
True.
So,
I definitely feel you on that one, because sometimes you can get like a mix. You could get a mixed version from a producer, and the shit sounds so perfect, but then you go on the stage and that shit don't be sounding right, or you trying to figure some shit out.
Yeah.
What I learned from like performing and shit, ask the fucking DJ. I mean, not the DJ. Ask your producer for a beat, but then make sure you got the ad-libs on that beat still. Okay. So you take your verse out, but keep your ad-libs in there. So once you performing and rapping that shit come out so smooth that you don't gotta worry about it. Yeah. I fucked up my first 2-3 performances on the same shit. Like, I was trying to rap my shit, but it didn't sound right, But the producer was telling me, like, damn, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. So,
okay.
Just little gems and shit.
Of course. And I'm listening. I'm picking all of them up.
But I got a couple of people. I got a couple of people now. Like, shout out Small Studios. He hella dope. He in Rockland. He pretty dope. Same thing with Q made the beat. They dope. And once you start like recording with these people and they learning your voices, bro, it just like it's like tango. It's like that back and forth smoothness.
That's what I'm ready for.
And man, that's all you need.
Give and take, sharing and all that. Because you got to get something from them and they getting something from you. So I'm ready for all of that. I love collaboration. I like community and people and stuff. That's the type of stuff I'm all into. So
yeah. You definitely got the vibe that's sitting there with the studio and just rock out. A little bit about your writing style. Do sometimes you find a beat first, or do you just start jotting shit down?
I usually find the beat first. I have wrote stuff down and we'll go and find a beat afterwards. Or sometimes I'll even write to a beat and I'll hear another beat and I'll be like, oh, this goes better on this. Or this sounds better here. So, but I sit in my room all day and just listen to beats and write. Or I can be at work and I can be listening to a different song. Or I can hear the beat or something and I could be like, oh. And I can almost like, it's like I take their words out of it and I hear it in my head and I'm like, okay, I got a bar and I have to go write it down. Man. Or put it on my phone. So.
That's, man, them be the feelings when you get that bar. You be like, bro, I got you.
I can't help but music automatically. Like, if you put a beat on right now, I'm going to automatically be thinking, like, what can I write down to this? Or I got a bar, okay,
I got something already in the pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
If you can listen to one album for 3 hours straight, what album would that be?
3 hours straight, you said?
3 hours straight, like a 3-hour trip, but you only got that one album.
Wow. Shh. One album. That's crazy.
Not one artist, just one album. So it can be a mix of some shit, but just one album.
Who can I listen to the whole ride? Anything Cole. I could listen to any Cole.
Okay.
2014 Forest Hills Drive. What's the other one he just dropped? The latest one.
I forgot the name of that. He got some dope shit on there too.
It's called something, but yeah, that's raw. Anything on there, Cole just gone. The bars is insane, so I could listen to Cole all day.
Dreamville.
Yeah, absolutely. Anybody Dreamville is hard body.
That nigga Bad's nice too.
Absolutely, all of them. I say anybody under that under there is like Cole know what he doing, but he always seemed like a genuine person. Yeah, you're gonna always see that when someone is genuine and when they're blessed and when they a follower of of what's right.
They had made that fucking song Wells Fargo.
Yeah.
Did you see the skit behind that shit?
I didn't, but I know the song. Wells Fargo.
Bro, that was in that motherfucker going crazy in the booth. Like, you just.
Oh no, I did. I watched the documentary.
Yeah, that was the documentary. Yeah,
the documentary was amazing. I was like, wow. So it was so many artists in one room, like with like heck of different studios. It was wild, and they all just coming together and putting together magic. And I love that.
Slamming shit, bro.
It's amazing.
Definitely. Another thing about Dreamville that I like is just they structure, like the people that's behind them. They just always on each
exactly.
other's
They're just all genuine. They're just genuine
all
people.
The way with Earth Gang, them niggas just go crazy on anything.
Spiritual people. I see spiritual when I look at them. Like, they not gonna do nobody really foul. They just genuine people. They not looking for nothing but but what's right.
Say that. Any upcoming mics or open mics that you gonna perform at? Or you gonna be at the Freestyle Friday?
I will be at Freestyle Friday on the 17th.
Shout out to
that
Freestyle.
I will be there. Other than that, and anything that pop up on my phone or that somebody invite me to, I'm there if I can make it.
Okay, definitely.
I'm trying to go. Every day. I do it every day if I'm invited every day.
Yeah, I be having some little invites, so shit. We gonna slide through if it's right. Bring the gang. We all,
Right, already, yeah.
Put shit together. Get a little camera work and shit. Shout out my nigga Scoop, too, if you need some camera work.
I can't wait to start doing videos. That's where...
Scoop.
When I write a song, I think of the visual first. I'm a visual person, too. I love movies and all that shit. Yeah. Pictures, and I like aesthetic, things that look beautiful and also tell a story.
Well, I don't want to get into too many details, but we got some things in 2023 going crazy, man. I said a little bit on the little Instagram if people was watching, but we trying to start our own little Tubi movie, goddammit. Everybody else doing it, them Tubi movies be hella fucking garbage.
Put me on there, I do acting too.
See, look, shout out to KY, bro. We out here. We out here. We gonna have everybody in that bitch. But I'm gonna have Scoop behind the lens on some of that shit. I'm gonna shout out to my nigga Albert as well, Hypocritical Podcast. He gonna be trying to help out with that as well. That's a nicer podcast I can hook you up and line you up with. Definitely great guy. And he's just like, number game. That nigga taught me about a lot of things. He taught me about podcasts.
I love that. All of that.
So,
and I'm going to listen too.
Oh, yeah, for sure,
listen for sure.
But we got a Tubi movie. We got a concept. but we just don't know when to drop it. We ain't shot no scenes or anything, but we trying to come up with that vision. But we got the people, we got the areas, we got the scene.
Put me in there.
So
put me in there
we got
immediately.
bouncers and shit. Like we got some shit, but we gotta just make it work.
Of course, it's gonna take time.
It's gonna take time.
It takes time to make magic. It's okay.
Anything in 2023 that you want to manifest while we're on the camera? So when you come back and look at this shit, be like, damn, nigga, I done that shit in May.
So I'm finna have music out. I'm gonna have videos done. Definitely get some performances under my belt, and just continue to do what I'm doing right now. Just continuing to be myself and grow, get better at what I love to do. That's as simple as that. So I could inspire the next person, and so I could get, way higher than I am right now. I'm actually real happy. Like, I haven't been happy in a long time. I feel myself getting there because I'm doing what I love now. So
as you should.
I feel that I'm only gonna get happier. I already know. I feel everything coming. I see it already. So I don't have maybe this might happen. I already know what's gonna happen because already,
it's locked in.
Exactly.
When I posted your shit on there, everybody was going crazy. Shout out to everybody in St. Louis watching as well. I had hella people in St. Louis like, hey, she's spitting. I'm like, yeah,
I appreciate it.
Like, a lot of people reached out, so that's why I reached out to you. Like, hey, we got to lock in. Let's do this podcast.
Yeah, that's love. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you for sliding through,
Already.
If the people don't know, tune in to all the other episodes. We dropping content daily. Well, not daily. Sorry about that. We dropping content every other day, and we just trying to make it manifesting nothing but dreams, man. There's a lot of people out here, help your homie out. Sometimes that might be the nigga that might take you to the next level.
Right.
So don't forget about the ones in your corner. Stay solid. And we out.
Already.